Hey guys, it has been forever, I know, but I thought I would do a video for you guys, and I have no excuses why I have not been around. I've still been reading. If you check my Goodreads profile, you will see that I'm still reading. I just haven't really had the desire to do videos, and I know that sucks and that's crappy, and I'm sorry. I have been into fashion a lot lately, and I started a Tumblr just about fashion and things like that, and then just life, which isn't much because I'm not working still. So, yeah, I'm really sorry. I hope I didn't lose too many subscribers. I know that I did this last year too. I kind of left for a while and then came back. I do not know how regular my videos will still be. They still may be sporadic. Like I said, I apologize. But before I get into this, is going to be like a collective haul, and not too much. But before I do that, I wanted to show you guys. I got 3 tattoos yesterday that I've been waiting to get, and I just wanted to show them to you. The first one is my bite marks. If you guys can see those, I have not an obsession, but I've always loved vampires, always, and I've wanted the bite marks for a long time. And a couple years ago, my friends were telling me not to get them, and I listened to them, and I haven't stopped thinking about them since. So I just went ahead and did it, because it's for me, and that's all they should matter. That's all it should matter. So I got those. The next one I got, let me see if I can show you, is Snow White with the apple. And I made the worm come out of the apple because I wanted it to be more like a rotten apple. I wanted to signify kind of like good and evil. So I got that, and I love the simplicity of just the lines on her. But what I was thinking of doing already is maybe making her bow black leather with studs, and maybe making like tattoos coming up on her neck. Just because that's my style and I love it. So I got that. And then the other one, because I've been wanting a quote. Now, for those that have been following my channel for a long time, you guys know that I've been looking for like some kind of a quote or something to get tattooed. And the song, I don't remember the title of the song, but it's by Wanted, and they play it all the freaking time, so I'm sure you guys know what song I'm talking about. But part of the lyrics in there is here and now. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so perfect, because I had an issue with dwelling in the past, and I don't want to do that because you can't change the past. You can learn from your mistakes, but you can't change it. So that was just perfect for me. So I got that on my foot. If you guys can see it here and now. Hope that's in view. I don't even know. And if that's not in view, I did put pictures up on my Tumblr, so I'll leave that link below. And I'm already thinking of what to put on my other arm. And on my leg, my other leg, I seen a picture of Alice from Alice in Wonderland where she has a Metallica t-shirt on and she has tattoos on her arms, and it's just awesome. I've always loved Metallica too, so I'm thinking of doing that. It's just awesome. So yeah, so that's that. And also too, just another little update. My daughter Mia, she has asthma, which I think most of you know, and she got bronchitis last week, and the medicine they put her on just wasn't helping, and she ended up having to go to the hospital Thursday. They just kept her overnight, so it was good, but they were able to give her breathing treatments every 2 hours and get her on a steroid, and that helped tremendously, so she was able to leave Friday. So we've been dealing with that and just trying to get her asthma back under control and stuff. So, but these are the books I got. Now, I will start with the library books. And these library books are only the ones that I got this past week, because obviously ones I've been reading previous to this have already been returned. And then the other ones are books that I bought in the past week. So now this one I'm reading right now, it's called 8-Ball Chicks by Jeannie Sykes. It's A Year in the Violent World of Girl Gangs. And I've only read a little bit of this, but it is so interesting. Very, very interesting. So I got that, and I'm reading this now. I just finished this today, Forever Changes by Brendan Halpin. And this was from 2008. And this one's about a girl that has cystic fibrosis, and she just lives with her father. She is 17 years old, 18 years old, something like that. And her father wants her to apply to college, and she's very smart with math. She's always just using math in her every day, always trying to figure out problems and stuff like that. So she doesn't want to apply to college because she doesn't think she's going to make it, and her dad wants her to. And so a big part of the book is about that, and just basically following her life. The end is sad, I will say that, but it's very short too. It's only like 180 pages, so it's a very, very quick read. So I just finished that. Another book I just finished this today, was Mental Illness. It's Opposing Viewpoints series. And so, of course, it's one side is like for medication for people with mental illness and just like for other stuff, and the other side is for not. So it was very interesting, and there's a part in here about suicide, kids committing suicide, and I found that very, very interesting, and I'm probably going to research that a little bit more. And then I finished this, was it last night or the night before? I think it was last night. Beautiful Malice by Rebecca James. And this has been around, it was around last year. And it wasn't a bad book. It's about a girl whose sister gets murdered, and she's trying to go on with her life. And she encounters this girl named Alice, and Alice introduces her to her friend Robbie, and they all just become like this little clique and hang out all the time and that. But Alice is kind of like a crazy, wild girl, and she doesn't seem to care about what other people think. And things start to kind of escalate, and then secrets are revealed, and I didn't think it had a whole lot of there wasn't a lot of excitement, I guess, in it. There was a little bit, but not as much as I would usually like. But it was good. When the secrets were revealed, it was interesting. I guessed a lot of what was going on in the book, but I didn't guess that. So yeah, so that's that. And then the rest of these books I bought, and actually Krista from Cubicle Blindness was so kind, and she ordered some books for me. I gave her the money, but she ordered them for me because I do not have a membership with Amazon anymore. But she actually got them from Barnes & Noble. That way I didn't have to pay for shipping, and I got them quicker. And I didn't have to, worry about spending so much to get free shipping. And then so that was 2 books. And then the other 4 books I got from Amazon. 2 books I got from Barnes & Noble, Krista did for me. And then 2 of them I got from Disc Replay because they're selling books now. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm not sure where the other book went. Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. So, let me see here really quick. Let me separate these. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to the other book. But anyways, this book I got from Disc Replay. It said Mom Said Kill. Now, these are all true crime books. So if you don't care for true crime, you can just click off the video now. But I've been really into reading my true crime books lately. And I really love true crime books where kids are doing the killing. It just fascinates me that kids could be so evil. It's like, God. But this one says Mom Said Kill. It's by Burl Bearer. And this one says, what's more shocking than kids who kill? The mother who made them do it. So, yeah. And I'm not going to read what all these are about because I do have quite a few here. Okay. Let's see. The 2 that Krista got for me. Oh, and I got one from eBay. The 2 Krista got for me is this book I have read a few times. And I love this book, and I know that sounds kind of creepy saying you love a true crime book, but it's called Cruel Sacrifice. It's by Aphrodite Jones, Teen Girls, Mean Girls, and Killer Girls. These 4 girls here killed this girl here. She was 12 years old, and they lured her out of her house under false pretenses, of course, got her into a car, trying to be all friendly in that, and took her to a secluded area and killed her, and she was burned alive in that. And actually, one of the girls, Hope Rippey, I believe was her name, this girl here, was on some talk show. I can't remember, was it Dr. Phil? I think it was Dr. Phil, and it was a couple years ago. She was released from prison. I think it was 2009 maybe, and so she confronted the mother and sister of the girl they killed, and I found it on YouTube, and it was rather interesting to watch that. So I got that, and the other one that Krista got for me was Too Young to Kill by M. William Phelps. Some Girls, Revenge is Not Enough. And I never read this one. And I'll just read a little bit of the back here. It says, 16-year-old Adrienne Reynolds couldn't unravel the twisted tangles of jealousy and domination complicating her new life in East Moline, Illinois. What began as a fresh start after a troubled home life in Texas ended with Adrienne's body charred, stuffed into garbage bags, and scattered. And then obviously she was killed by teenagers. So that one. This one I read too a long time ago. This was the one I got off of eBay. And this is another book this one's actually so disturbing. And I just can't get my mind around it. And maybe that's why I, reread it and why I bought it. But A Love to Die For, the chilling true story of the youngest woman on death row by Patricia Springer. Some called it A Jealous Rage, some called it evil. She called it A Love to Die For. And the girl on the left killed the girl on the right. And it was very, very disturbing what this girl did. And it was all over a boy. Oh. Okay. The 4 I got from Amazon I got today. I have not read any of these. The first one's Because You Loved Me by Emma William Phelps. Another one. What was the other one? Oh. Too Young to Kill is also by him. It says An Online Love Affair, A Real-Time Murder. And this one's about a girl that meets a guy online, and I believe it's her mom doesn't want them together, so they make a plan and they kill her mom. Yes, disturbing. The next one's Our Little Secret by Kevin Flynn and Rebecca Lavoie. The true story of a teenage killer and the silence of a small New England town. This one took place in 1985, and it was unsolved for, I think it was like 20 years. And it was about... Let's see, it says, in November of 1985, Eric Windhurst, a popular clean-cut New Hampshire high school student, trained a .270 rifle on a man he'd never even met. Eric squeezed the trigger and calmly shot him through the heart. Yeah. Next one is Love Hurts, and Sometimes It Kills by Keith Elliott Greenberg. The true story of teen romance, a vicious plot, and a family murdered. And this one says A Father's Worst Nightmare. Elba, Texas. In 2008, Terry Caffey, a home health care aide and aspiring preacher, was asleep in his bedroom when he woke up to a barrage of bullets. His wife Penny was killed instantly. With blood pouring from 5 bullet wounds, among other serious injuries, Terry tried but failed to save his 2 youngest children before crawling out of his burning house. Meanwhile, Terry's 16-year-old daughter, Erin, was missing. And I believe that's who killed her parents. And then the last one is A Need to Kill, Confessions of a Teen Killer by Michael W. Cuneo. Why would a 16-year-old murder his best friend's family in cold blood? I think I read this or I seen it on TV or something. And that's exactly what it is. A boy snuck into his best friend's house and killed them. So I don't remember the reason. I don't remember anything about it. But yeah, it's just very sad. Very, very sad. So yeah, so that's what I've been reading a lot of lately. And that's it. Like I said, I apologize for my lack of videos, but I have still been reading a lot. So yeah. Alright, I will talk to you guys later, hopefully sometime soon, maybe. Bye guys.